Have you ever stood next to a big tree and wondered what it would be like to be rooted in one place, feeling the ground beneath you, the wind brushing past you, and the sunlight warming your face day after day, season after season? Or maybe you've noticed how trees seem calm and quiet on the outside, even though inside they are busy growing, stretching, drinking water, making food, and preparing for changes that no one can see yet. That curious thought leads to a gentle and surprising question philosophers love to ask. Am I like a tree? And if I am, what does that mean about who I am and how I grow? At first, you might think, well, I can walk, talk, laugh, and eat pizza, and trees definitely can't do that, which is true and very important for pizza-related reasons. But when thinkers compare people to trees, they're not talking about bark and leaves, they're talking about growth, roots, change, and the quiet strength that comes from being yourself over time. Just like a tree starts as a tiny seed, you started small too, with big possibilities tucked inside you, even before you knew how to tie your shoes or pronounce long words without getting tired halfway through. A seed doesn't rush to become a giant oak overnight, and neither do people, because growing takes time, patience, mistakes, rest, and a lot of days that don't look very exciting at all. Trees grow in rings, adding a little bit each year, and in a similar way, you grow layer by layer through memories, lessons, friendships, challenges, and moments that slowly shape who you are. Your roots are like the things that ground you, your family, your home, your values, the people who care about you, and the ideas that help you feel steady even when life feels wobbly. Strong roots don't mean you never feel scared or confused. They just mean you have something to hold onto when storms show up uninvited. And just like trees need sunlight and water, you need kindness, encouragement, curiosity, laughter, and learning to grow in healthy ways. If a tree is kept in the dark or never gets water, it struggles. And the same thing happens to people when they don't feel seen, supported, or allowed to be themselves. Trees also bend in the wind, and philosophers often point out that bending is not the same as breaking, because flexibility can be a form of strength. When life pushes you with changes, disappointments, or awkward moments you wish you could erase, you might bend, adjust, and sway. But that doesn't mean you re-weak. It means you relearning how to survive and grow. Some trees lose their leaves every year, standing bare and quiet through winter, and this reminds us that rest, sadness, and stillness are also part of growth, not signs that something has gone wrong. You don't have to be cheerful all the time to be growing. Just like a tree doesn't have to be green every day of the year to be alive and healthy. Trees also grow at different speeds, and no two trees look exactly the same, even if they're standing right next to each other in the same forest. That is a gentle reminder that comparing yourself to others is like asking why a pine tree doesn't look like an apple tree, as missing the whole point of what makes each one special. Some people grow taller quickly, some grow slowly but steadily, and some grow in unexpected directions, and all of those paths can be just right. Branches are another interesting part of the tree comparison, because branches reach outward, just like you reach toward friends, interests, dreams, hobbies, and questions about the world. Some branches grow strong and last a long time, while others break, change, or fall away, teaching you what fits you and what doesn't anymore. Trees don't get mad at themselves for losing a branch. They keep growing anyway, and philosophers think people could learn a lot from that kind of quiet acceptance. Over time, a tree becomes a place where birds rest, squirrels play, and people sit in the shade, and in the same way, as you grow, you start to affect others just by being who you are. Your kindness can be shade for someone having a hard day, and your courage can be a place where others feel safe to be brave too. So when you ask, am I like a tree? The answer isn't about being stuck in one place, it's about growing from the inside, staying rooted in what matters, and changing with the seasons of your life. You are allowed to grow slowly. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to change. And just like a tree doesn't need to hurry or apologize for growing in its own way, you don't need to rush or compare yourself to anyone else. You are already growing, even on days when it doesn't feel like it, adding invisible rings of experience, wisdom, and strength that will matter more than you know. So stand tall when you can, bend when you need to, rest when it's time, and trust that, like a tree, you are becoming exactly what you're meant to be one season at a time.